Okay guys, so you guys took a lot of different texture photos, and what we are going to do today is we are going to make these into a collage. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we are going to launch Adobe Bridge, and what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to our texture photos. And for this project, you are going to need 16 photos. So what I did was I just went on the internet and found 16 textured photos. But you should have 16 original photos. All of your pictures need to be original. So what you're gonna do is in Adobe Bridge, after you edit all the photos, now number one, it's really important that you edit every single picture in Adobe Camera Raw. Once everything is edited, you are going to select all. Then you're going to go to Tools, Photoshop, load files into Photoshop layers. And notice how all of my textures are loading into Photoshop into one document, and I have all the different layers right here. And this makes it really easy when we make our collage. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to open up the public drive and open up the template that I already created for you. So go to the public drive, go to number 2, photography, go to the textures folder. You are going to double click the _textures collage.psd. Okay, so once you open this, right away, we're going to go to File, Save As, and you're gonna go to your desktop, go to your photography, go to your textures folder, and I'm just gonna change the _FN. I'm gonna put my last name, my first name, and press save. This is how we save the template into your textured folder on your desktop. Okay guys, the next step, what we are going to do is we are going to expand this textured layer here. What we're going to do is we are going to select all of these layers. How do you select all of these layers at once? First, click on the top layer, then scroll all the way down to the bottom, hold down Shift and click on the very bottom layer. And that is how you select all 16 layers. With the move tool, go ahead and move. You can press Shift at the same time. You're gonna click and drag them over to the new window. I dragged all of my layers to my new document. This means we can close our textures PSD file, which is this one. So I'm gonna press Command W or Control W. And do I want to save this? Nope, I don't want to save it. And here is my collage. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off all of these layers, but the top one. You can't really see it, it's way over here. So I'm going to drag it in. There it is there. So this is my first layer here, and I can move it wherever I want. I can also resize my photo. And keep in mind, I already have these guides for you. So what we're going to do is we are going to make each texture a perfect square. With texture number 1, we are going to select the marquee tool, and we're going to select the first square just like this. And now I'm going to make a layer mask for texture number 1. Here at the very bottom, you see the layer mask icon right here, right at the bottom. Press that. And now I masked out my first photo. I'm going to turn on texture layer number 2. And here it is. I'm going to move it wherever I want, but I'm just going to put it here just to make it easy. Make sure that you have the second layer selected. I'm going to press M for the marquee tool, and I'm going to trace the second square, and I'm going to go ahead and make a mask. Okay, so you guys kind of get the idea. We are going to make a collage today with all of our photos. We're making perfect squares just like this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of work fast now because I think you guys get the idea on what we are doing. So I'm going to work really fast just to make this quick. You guys can watch and learn, and then after I'm done, I will show you how to turn this in. once you are done, you can go to View, Show Guides, and that will make the guides disappear. This is what our collage looks like. It looks really, really cool. So let's go ahead and save this by pressing Control S to save. Now we're going to save this as a JPEG. So we're going to go to File, Save a Copy, Format. We're going to pick JPEG. We're going to save this in our texture folder on our desktop. Press Save. And the last step you are going to do is you are going to turn this into the drop-off folder. So go to the public drive, go to drop-off, and you are going to save this in whatever period you are in. For example, let's just say you're in period 4. Double-click period 4, go to your textures folder, and you're gonna drag and drop your JPEG file in there, just like this, and you are done.